Good morning, guys. Before digging into the news, for those of you who live up in the Worcester area and you need your car, truck, Mini Cooper worked on, go to Greasy's Garage. Greasy's Garage can fix whatever you got. Just call Pete, and uh, and also he always carries in stock Bear's products. As he says, Bear is a genius. And then for those of you who'd like to learn more about Bear's products, call David at 615-854-3057. And he'll answer all your questions about the hair products, the car products, all of it. And then for those of you who would like to uh, uh, get a cool t-shirt, mega blanket, go to libtartees.com. Let's go ahead and dig into Gateway Pundit. So Twitter's Jack Dorsey, here he is at the Ferguson riots in 2014. And yeah, he's all cool and everything. So prominent black sports journalist Jason Whitlock was locked out of his Twitter account for criticizing the BLM money laundering organization. Whitlock criticized BLM after its founder bought a $1.4 million mansion in a white community in Los Angeles. Yeah, it's like 88% white. And for someone who hates whites so much, why would she do that? And by the way, this is her fourth place that she's bought. And as it says here, Marxist Black Lives Matter founder didn't just buy $1 million compound. She bought 4 high-end homes complete with airplane hangars. Wow. So not only can she afford 4 really, really nice homes in really nice areas, but she can afford her own private jet too, her own private plane. Yeah. Wow, how cool is that? And so for offending, BLM Whitlock was temporarily suspended from his Twitter account. It is forbidden to criticize the BLM terror movement. Can't do that. Can't do that. No, 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 that's bad. Bad. Can't, not allowed. So Jason Whitlock, I imagine sooner or later he's going to catch on like some of the others have, and they're going to start going to other platforms. So former governor of Missouri Senate candidate Eric Greitens likely saved a man's life at Mar-a-Lago over the weekend. And it says here, Greitens, the ex-GOP governor of Missouri and current Senate candidate, sprang into action to help save the life of a man who collapsed near the Navy SEAL at Mar-a-Lago's Beach Club on Saturday afternoon. Greitens was at the club when he said he heard the man, he was not identified due to medical regulations, collapse and hit the pool deck pavement, where he lay bleeding, seizing, and not breathing. We were having a meeting, and there was a loud crash, said Greitens, who underwent extensive medical training as a SEAL. I looked to my right, and it was clear there was a situation. He said he immediately saw the situation was dire. When I got there, he was having a seizure, and his airway was blocked. He wasn't breathing. He also noticed a significant amount of blood pouring from serious gashes on the man's head. As soon as he reached the man, who was about 10 yards away, Greitens said his medical training kicked in. So during his military career, Greitens rose to the rank of lieutenant commander in the United States Navy Reserve. He was deployed 4 times and during active duty days serving tours in Iraq, Afghanistan, the Horn of Africa, the Southeast Asia. His commendations include the Bronze Star, Purple Heart, and Combat Action Ribbon. You just kind of revert to your training, Greitens said. And he specifically recalled one drill during SEAL training in which he had to pick up a fellow SEAL who was covered in dirt, sweat, and gear, throw him in a pickup truck, jump in, and administer an IV while the truck was raced over rocky terrain. After you have all that training, it does all come back right to you, he said. Wow. And it says Greitens said he opened up the man's mouth and got him breathing again. He then tended to the man's head wound by applying pressure that stopped the bleeding. Wow. The guy's lucky. Good for him. Let's see what else here. I'm looking. MSNBC films thugs looting Dollar Tree. This is up in Minneapolis. Looters notice attack MSNBC on live TV. Tell them to go F home. And then California teacher berates her white students in class and then their parents for wanting in-person class settings. Yeah, you know what I think of her. Well, I tell you what, if I was the parents, I'd be looking for another place to send my kid. And then attorney Matthew DePerno sits with Jim Hoft and Patty McMurray in the first interview after court hearing on Antrim County case. More details on Joe Biden's outlandish Supreme Court executive order from last Friday. Look, we know they're going to try to pack the Supreme Court. And as I've said all along, it won't be just one thing that gets people. It's going to be all of these things. It'll be different things for everyone. Newt Gingrich, Biden administration put Kamala in charge of border because they knew she wouldn't do anything. Portland police declare riot as protesters vow to burn precinct down, lob debris at police, set fires in the street. Yeah, how would you like to be a police up there? And then BLM rioters vandalized Portland church. Man cusses out CNN on live TV for making things worse as community gets destroyed by rioters. Yeah, how dare you watch us, how dare you film us. Squad leader Rashida Tlaib calls for complete anarchy, demands no more police or prisons, following Dante Wright's death. Shots fired in Brooklyn Center, ambulance en route. Yeah, they want total anarchy. That's what they're after. Let's go to Zero Hedge here. Let's see here. FDA briefs press about J&J vaccine halt. Magna shares spike. Company reported to be very near EV contract with Apple. Google shadow bans searches for riots today following violent unrest in Minnesota. Other search engines provide results about Minnesota riots when same term is used. No, that's why I use DuckDuckGo. Nomura tightens leverage for some hedge funds. Crypto about to top Apple market cap as Bitcoin, Ethereum surge to new record highs. You know what I think of the cryptos. And then when it comes to inflation, what one does and doesn't see is all political. And as we know, that at the end of the day, and the only reason I can be patient is because I see what's going on. I see a lot of things happening, and although my patience, like most of yours, it wears thin at times. I understand the good things that are coming. Let's put it that way. And then amid SEC crackdown, Southeast Asian delivery app Grab going public in record 40 billion SPAC. Credit Suisse slashes bonuses after 4.7 billion Archegos disaster. Portlanders join nationwide riots after cops kill Minnesota man, hurl bottles, rocks, and fireworks. Yeah, how fun would it be to live in those cities, huh? Future slide after U.S. suspends the J&J jab. Buckle up for inflation with bond volatility thrown in. Yeah, there's a lot of inflation right now, for sure. And that's the worst of all taxes. Eurozone inflation is high when it comes to the prices of daily purchases. And then when will the UK go back to the office? My guess is it'll be sometime later this year. And then Coca-Cola, how to destroy a world-leading brand in 60 seconds. Yeah, they're going to pay a price, guaranteed. SEC drops accounting bomb, blows up SPAC. Boom, the communications mean that filings for new SPACs may not go forward until the warrants issue is addressed. Let's see here. Bojo launches investigation into Cameron's lobbying on behalf of Greensill. Let's see here. Biden calls for peaceful protests following the police shooting of a black man in Minneapolis suburb. Does he really want that? At this point, if it's the real Biden, he doesn't even know where he's at, much less what he wants. Brits see fastest decline in COVID cases in the world. And Merkel, CDU, back centrist party chairman Armin Laschet in bid for German chancellor. And I'll say this, that when it comes to Europe, they are very close to getting flipped. And they've been that way for a long time. But there will reach a point, whatever incident that Trump and our military is waiting for, it's going to be something that affects the entire world, not just a few. And let's see if there's anything else here. No. So that is all for this morning. I want to thank all of you for your support. It is very much appreciated, whether it's by way of PayPal, Patreon, checks, or cash in the mail. Thank you. God bless y'all and have a great day. Bye-bye, guys.